on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you happen to be new around here, my name is Trevor and this is Anna. We are the Delightful Travelers. Make sure to hit subscribe and click the like button to follow our now UK adventures.
Yes, this is a very exciting day for us. We are first-time cruisers. Holland America Lines has invited us to do our first ever cruise. We are on the Nieuw Statendam doing a British Isles cruise. We left from Copenhagen.
No, it was a long journey, 3 days at sea, but today we're going to give you a tour of this amazing ship.
So there are actually 12 decks on the ship. Currently we're on deck number 10. It overlooks one of the 2 pools that are on the ship. We actually are filming strategically today. We're on shore in Dublin. We would have loved to go see it again, but we've been there before. We have previous videos on Dublin, so we decided to take advantage of people being off the ship to film today.
Well, this is totally my kind of deck. Look at all these loungers. There are hot tubs down there and this amazing pool. You're not going to get bored on this cruise ship, are you?
You're really not. It's not a massive cruise ship, but it's a really good size. It has everything you possibly need, which of course we're going to go through today. I wish we had a little bit more time just to ourselves. Can you guys go get lost so we could like go down and lounge for a little while? I want to take advantage of the hot tub.
I mean, we can just stop the video
Yeah,
and go
sorry
in the chairs.
guys. Sorry.
Here's the thing about today. There's no way we're going to get to show you every single corner of the ship. It is just too big. Also, we said we're in the UK. If you're wondering about the weather, my watch says it's about 18 degrees, so you could kind of like lie out in these chairs. It's kind of cold when the sun's not out, but when the sun is out, it's not too bad. This is a Canadian speaking, by the way.
There's definitely no shortage of outdoor activities on this ship. Up here, it's actually our first time up here, there is like a basketball court over there. This I think is maybe shuffleboard. There's even outdoor gym equipment over there.
They even have a running track on the top of the ship here. Look at this thing. I can't even see the end. The funny thing is, I looked on the floor plans and I saw this and I was like, no way. I mean, how do you have a running track on a cruise ship? Well, here it is.
But we can actually see down into the Lido pool, which is on the 9th floor. Funny enough, we've been going here every single day and it's been closed so far. I didn't even really realize that it opened up here, but I guess it's nice enough today to have this wide open and you can see down to the pool.
Yeah, we're gonna end up down there very soon. We'll take them down there to give them a tour.
Yeah.
We've just come up to the retreat. This is the 12th deck and there are like private cabanas that you can get here. Right now there's no one there because everyone went into Dublin, but this also gives you a good perspective of the ship. We're standing towards the front of the ship right now and that is the back, and honestly I can't even see where it ends. There's that big smokestack in the background, but it keeps going way behind that. We've now come over to the Crow's Nest, and this is a lounge that we didn't know existed. It's our first time up here. You can see there's a coffee shop, and this is the front of the boat, and it has an amazing view. Right now, you can see Ireland off in the distance. Like, what a place.
I know, I can't believe we haven't been up here. There's probably one of the best views in the whole ship right here, and this is the first time visiting it. Funny enough, there is like the place where you can book all your excursions are up here, but we did that in advance, which you can do on like their app and their website before you get on the ship. So we haven't really made our way up here.
No, and now that we're up here, we were talking a bit of like ship or boat chat, meaning are we on the stern or the bow?
Right, so if you're going to be a first-time cruiser like us, they do use a lot of that ship lingo that we're really unfamiliar with. So bow, stern, I'm pretty sure the bow is the front and the stern is the back.
Is the bow the front? I think
yes,
it is.
It is. I'm pretty sure it's the front. There's also starboard and what's the other? Port.
Port.
And I did actually look this up, and the way to remember this is port has the same number of letters as left.
As left.
It's left hand when you're looking forward. So
I hope this illustrates how we're such
newbies
first-time cruiser newbies. All right, we're now making our way down a couple floors. We're looking for the Lido, but we keep getting confused with these stairs.
I know, there's like 3 or 4 sets of stairs throughout the ship, and every time I take one, I always think I'm in a different place. On the first day, no lie, I went off by myself to go back to the room, and I literally texted Trevor like 5 minutes later, and I was lost. I could not figure my way out.
She was lost without me. But of course there's stairs, but there's also elevators too. It looks like we found the gym. So for those of you that are wondering, yeah, there is a full-on gym here. There's over 2,000 people aboard this ship, and this gym can accommodate many. I'd say at least close to 100. So that's pretty impressive. I didn't expect to find different kind of gym rooms. There's also saunas, pretty much everything you need here.
There is also a spa here, and they have a full line of treatments. We might be visiting there later, but probably not taking you with us. We're back again looking down at the Lido deck, just in a different area this time, but the Lido pool is down there. If you're coming aboard the ship, you're probably going to be spending a lot of time on the ninth floor, the Lido deck, which is where we are now. It's where the pool is, it's where the gym and the spa are. There's also the main buffet is there where you'll be eating a lot of your meals, and there's a lot of different like eating places, restaurants, and bars on this area as well.
They also do movies here as well at night. So what I like about this spot is it's really versatile. You can see I'm walking through some curtains right now. There's some beds that kind of look out. So you get this amazing view. The roof opens and closes, so on rainy days you can still go to the pool. So they really thought out this area.
We have ordered a drink while we wait for our lunch to be ready, and they have an abundance. Pretty much everything you could ever imagine for drinks here. One thing I didn't imagine they had was a Ceasar, a bloody Ceasar, which Canadians will know what it is, but everyone else probably doesn't. But I'm impressed that they have it on the ship. I actually heard someone else ordering one and was like, oh, a Ceasar. I knew they had Bloody Marys on here, but not a Ceasar, so really happy about that.
Yeah, we should probably talk about these little cards as well, huh?
Yes, these are very important. So you get this when you board the ship. It is basically...
It's ready. Our food is ready, but we can keep going on the cards.
Yes, so these are basically your key to everything, including your room, but getting on and off the ship. We also purchased a drink package, and we give this to them every time we order a drink. So it's basically for everything, for your food, for all your things.
All right, we should probably go get our burgers. Check out this delicious looking burger. Oh my God, my mouth is just watering looking at this. So I just went for the classic beef, but here's the thing you should know. There's even Beyond Meat versions, and I went for the same thing with a different patty. We absolutely love when places offer that. Now, we're gonna try this really quick and I'll tell you guys what it's like. But later on in the video, we're gonna take you to dinner, we think at least. So we're gonna try to, so you can really see what the dining is like at night. 'Cause the food options so far on the ship are incredible. Let's see if this one holds to it. Oh yeah, can confirm that is a solid burger.
Speaking of food, we are now at the Lido market. Definitely the place to come if you don't know what you want, because there are so many food stations. I think they have literally everything, and they're open for all 3 meals of the day.
The thing about this place is there is just so much variety, endless options. Whatever your food palette is, you're going to find something to eat in this place. That is for sure. So the plan is to take you guys down to our room eventually and give you the tour. But first, believe it or not, there's more to see. We're gonna take the elevator down and go check out, I think, the 2nd and 3rd floor.
Yeah, so basically a lot of stuff is on the very top few floors, and then kind of like the 2nd and 3rd floor, and then in the middle is most of the rooms. So this ship is actually considered part of their Pinnacle Class, Holland America Pinnacle Class, which I think means it's one of the newer mid-sized ships that has basically everything you'd ever need on it. But the funny thing is that I know we keep talking about how big the ship feels and like getting lost. It does take a day or two to kind of get yourself acquainted with the layout of the ship, but it is really a mid-sized ship. It's not that big compared to some other lines that have these massive cruise ships. I can't even imagine what that feels like. It must feel like a city on the water. I feel like this is the perfect size.
Do we know how many people are on this? 20?
2,000. I think they can have 2,666 people on board.
Wow.
And there's like, I can't remember how many rooms.
I think she said there was
1,300 rooms?
About 1,300 rooms, and I think there's close to the max capacity of people.
Yeah.
Just remember though, we said at the first of the video, in case you didn't catch it, we're filming on a day where everyone went into Dublin, Ireland, so we stayed on the ship to show you guys the place because there's less people here. So that's why it looks a little bit empty.
So here we are on the 3rd floor at the very stern of the ship. I got that. I think I got that right. Is the dining room. It's one of the main places you're going to eat. It's included in your price already. So that's 2 floors at the very back. And as you make your way forward, one of our favorite places is the Grand Dutch Cafe. We're getting all of our coffee fixes there, but they also have drinks there as well.
Yeah, that's right over there. You can see this way there is a nice little seating area. What's over here?
Over here is guest services. So this is where you're going to go to get any help with anything set up with your account, with any bookings, anything like that. They'll help you over there.
Yeah, check out this. Also, like right in the center, there's this like big structure. It's really like a piece of art, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't even know what to call that, but it's really stunning.
All right, we're in another area now. You can see some of these places are closed up, but they're actual shops. Now, the reason they're closed, again, everybody's gone into to Dublin, but there's quite a bit of shopping you can do here. Also, check this out. This is super cool. there's a stage here, and at night, this is called like the BB King Blues Club, and at night there's always a show here. It's super cool because you have this level, and then there's also additional seating right down there. We've also stumbled into the casino, so yeah, no one is here right now, but there is some stairs that go down to another floor.
Yeah, we want to head down there now. That's the second floor down there.
There's also a bar here, so I'm just discovering a lot of this stuff at the very
Yeah, we
first
haven't
time.
actually made our way into the casino at all. I think it's closed probably because we are in port. Opens up probably when we take off again, but we haven't really been down in this area.
Let's check out downstairs. I'm just gonna leave the camera on because this just looks super neat. Wow, they really go all out with these staircases.
I know, the staircases are amazing.
It's like just super grand. You have this, yeah, look at that piece. Whew, what a spot. Well, here we are, one floor down at the Rolling Stone Rock Room. So at night, way back there, there's a stage. So they have a band on every night. It's usually rock music, lots of classic stuff. This is one of my favorite spots right here. This is like a whiskey tasting station. Look at all the different bourbons and whiskeys back there. If you guys didn't know, I am a whiskey guy. Now, I'm just walking into another room that I've never been in. I feel like we have this cruise ship to ourselves right now because everybody's out. But yeah, there's a big grand piano there and just tons and tons of seating in here. There's also another bar off in the distance, huh?
Yeah, I just want to point out there are two things that I think Holland America is really well known for. One is the food, and we already talked about it. We will be talking about food more because it's amazing. But also the live music at night. There's lots of different venues, and really it's like great for people that like to come and listen to live music. Down here they have the World Stage, which is a really amazing performance venue. You can come here in the evening. They have lots of different performances happening every evening. Definitely check it out if you're on here.
It really feels like this ship does not end. This is the Ocean Bar?
This is the Ocean Bar, and it gets really, really busy right before supper. I feel like right before dinner, everyone comes in, has a pre-dinner drink or a post-dinner drink. So come early if you want to get a seat here.
Yeah, speaking of dinner, this is the dining reserve area, so you come there to change.
Yeah, if you want to book anything that you didn't do online, because we also did that before we got on the board, but if you forgot to do that, you can come here and book your dinner reservations.
And if you're wondering what this is that same sculpture you saw a few minutes ago, just on a different floor. So maybe you're getting a sense of where you guys are right now. So if you guys happen to be wondering what our stops are going to be on this cruise, we got a few good ones. We are also going to be stopping in Liverpool, so expect a video from there.
That'll be up next.
Yeah, Isle of Man, which we are beyond excited about.
I'm super excited because I actually can't find that much information about it. I feel like not many vloggers have been there. You can't find much about it, so it's going to be interesting to see because I just feel like it's kind of untouched.
And eventually we'll end up in Glasgow, Scotland. Of course, we're going to take you guys along for all of the videos. So make sure to subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video, because there's more videos coming up when we're off the ship and we're exploring. Well, welcome to our room. This is probably the moment you've been waiting for. Now, as you enter, the main door is just behind me. On my left is the bathroom. And of course, it's not a very big bathroom, but it has everything you're going to need, and it's very modern, and there's a full walk-in shower. Now, back to out here. If you're wondering about storage, we have so much storage. You can hang your clothes up. There's places for your sneakers. If we go back this way, there's even, let's see, I think this has a safe. Yeah, so you have a safe here. If you're wondering if there's a minibar, of course there is. There's a fridge here stocked with all kinds of goodies. Then you even have some drawers as well for your clothing, so they really thought about everything. Right here you'll notice it's kind of like a little bar area where they kind of bring you your drinks. There's an ice bucket as well. So again, it's really well thought out.
So as you walk into the room, you have a great big bed. I'm pretty sure this is a king-size bed, but it can be separated into two singles if you'd prefer that. There's also a huge TV over here right across from the bed. And not only is it a TV, but when you turn it on, you also get lots of information about the ship and dining and activities. So everything's right on the TV if you don't want to use the app, which they also have as well. And down here at the other end of the room, we have a sofa. Up above the sofa, there are some blankets. I'm assuming they are for outside, which we'll get to in just a little bit. And also your life vest, which you have to kind of learn about when you first get on the ship, but this is all the safety information. And then over here we have, well, our editing suite, or a desk, as you will. And one thing I really like about this room, there's lots of plugs and USB outlets as well.
And last but not least, we have our very own veranda. Take a look at this. This is beyond exciting. What a crazy view though, huh?
I know, we love this part. It's great to be able to walk outside, to be able to see outside. We also have a couple of chairs out here. And they do have little lounger things that you can pull out and just lounge out here, have a drink with it, you know, a little table here. It's perfect. Well, we're actually due for a massage at the spa. Yeah, I know it sounds really spoiled. Yes, we are being 100% spoiled here, so we'll probably pick you up at dinner when might be a little bit groggy.
Yeah, we're gonna take you guys to to one of the restaurants. It's likely we will be groggy, but yeah, our plan is to show you just some of the fine dining here because, as we said, the food so far has been exceptional, and we cannot wait to show you more of it.
So it's a little bit later. We have come over to dinner. It's Canaletto tonight, which is an Italian restaurant. I believe there are 5 a la carte restaurants here on the ship. We've tried 3 so far, and I can honestly say that everything has been amazing.
I have to stop you for 1 second. Can we talk about the view?
Yeah, we're on our way now. We've left, and the ship is now going to the next port.
We're even starting to see like, well, I guess kind of like lighthouses or buoys way out there. But what do we got in front of you?
Our starters have arrived. We not being overly adventurous because we both got the same thing tonight. We didn't do it on purpose, but we both, I guess, were in the mood for some soup. We went for some minestrone soup.
Yeah, look at that delicious looking soup.
I wish you guys could smell it. I think this is going to be good. That's excellent. A little bit tomatoey, very hearty with the beans in there. I think there's some vegetables in there, so I feel like I'm being somewhat healthy. Like a little dollop of Parmesan and olive oil on there. It's like they thought of everything. So good.
Well, my dish has arrived. This is my main course for the night. Look at this. Look at all this beef. This is some beef braised short rib with gnocchi as well. Oh my, as you can see, the beef is already just kind of falling apart here. So this is just gonna be so much fun to eat. Look at that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Well, this looks like the perfect bite. I got a little bit of that beef. I got a little bit of that gnocchi, and I feel like I should just go for it. All at once. Best of both worlds. Oh. I'm just gonna call it here. This is pure perfection, you guys. You have the gnocchi, which is made of potato, and there's all this goodness inside. I can't figure out what the sauce is yet, but I think it's kind of the same sauce that's on this short rib. This short rib, let's talk about that. First of all, I need to find the chef and ask them how long they kind of slow roast this over time, because it's delicious. You can just pull this apart with your fingers, honestly. You don't need a fork and a knife. It's really good. There's some other things in here as well. There's some carrots, and I see some greens, so it's kind of a perfect dish so far, and I know one thing, I'm gonna enjoy eating the rest of this because it is so satisfying. All right, what do you got over here?
So I went for a risotto. It's a vegetable risotto. I didn't mean to go totally vegetarian today, but somehow I ended up doing that, not intentionally. It's got, I think, some cheese, maybe some mozzarella cheese on there, and some primavera, like some veggies. I see asparagus, some eggplants, some tomatoes.
Yeah, so you got the healthy dish, I would say.
Yeah, mine might be slightly healthier. I didn't actually do that intentionally either, but I'm not going to complain about it. But let's try it.
See if we're gonna go 3 for 3 here with the goodness.
Yep, you honestly never know with risotto. When it goes wrong, it goes really wrong, and when it's right, it's really right, and I can definitely say this is on the risotto itself. Nice and creamy. I think my favorite part is combining that rice with the saltiness of the cheese. It's a perfect combination.
Dinner was so good, but we thought we'd take you guys back over to the world stage when nothing was happening.
Yeah, still no events happening quite yet. I think they're probably in another hour or so, but you can see they're getting set up. It looks a little bit, I don't even think we saw it earlier today. The doors were closed.
No,
so
a little glimpse.
See this, but they're definitely getting ready.
There's so many things that you can do in the evening. You're never going to get bored. We keep hearing people talk about like what's the entertainment for tonight, and well, now we know. There's
yeah, and I think every night is different too. So you're again going back to you're never going to get bored. Really, every night you're just going to be entertained.
So if you guys got this far in the video, it's Trevor and Anna, Delightful Travelers. Thank you for watching. If you're new, we really appreciate it that you stuck around this long. If you're not new, you guys know that we love that you guys come back every single week. It means the world to us. Lots more coming up. In the next video, we're going to Liverpool.
So the next few videos are going to be all about the shore stops, and the first stop is Liverpool. Really excited to see that city we've never been before.
So make sure to hit subscribe, click the like button, leave a comment. That just helps us out. And if you hit subscribe, you'll be following along on our UK adventures.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Dublin, I guess, still technically, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.